Teresa Giudice spent some time in prison in 2015. One former inmate who served time with her opened up on what it was like to be incarcerated with the Real Housewives of New Jersey star. The prisoner, Dr. Clover Perez, was sentenced to federal prison for 10 years for a white-collar crime. This means she was there the entire time that Giudice served her time. Here's what Perez said it was like to be in prison with Giudice at the time. Former inmate talks Teresa Giudice in prison. Dr. Clover Perez was sentenced to 10 years in prison and spent 8 years behind bars for what she called a white-collar crime. She was released in 2019, which means she went to prison in 2011, 4 years before Giudice started her sentence. Since her time in prison, Perez has started working toward criminal justice reform. She also has the Clover Perez Justice Reform Show on Genesis Radio, where she talks to others who serve time about their experience behind bars. She did a recent interview with Maria Castellano and talked about what it was like to be in prison with Teresa Giudice. According to Dr. Perez, Teresa was very nice. She also said things went smoothly for Teresa in prison because the Real Housewives of New Jersey star didn't go in acting like a celebrity. However, while Giudice was on her best behavior, that does not mean the other prisoners were on their best behavior. Dr. Perez said there were inmates who wanted to cash in on being in prison with the Real Housewives star. She then said it sucked because Teresa has 4 daughters and these other inmates just wanted to make some money. You had other females that were there that would go through her stuff and they probably would have phones and they would take pictures of even her diary and they would sell it to TMs, Perez said. Teresa Giudice never believed she would end up in prison. It is a little surprising that Teresa Giudice didn't have an attitude when she went to prison. This is because Teresa said she never deserved to spend any time in prison. After the judge found her guilty, Teresa said she was shocked when she had to serve prison time. "If I was a regular housewife, not on TV, I wouldn't have gone to jail," Teresa claimed. She said Joe did everything, and he told them she had nothing to do with it. However, she said the judge sent her to jail to make an example of her because she was a celebrity. Are you surprised that Teresa Giudice kept her attitude in check while in prison? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.